Today I'm going to be applying Prime Skin by G Beauty. I've talked about this on this channel before because to me it is phenomenal and like no one really talks about it, at least in like the channels that I'm in, but it is so good. It is like a skin tint, but also a primer. So if someone wants light coverage, you could go in with this alone. But if you wanted to use it as a primer under like a medium coverage foundation, it is also beautiful under other forms of makeup. I'm just going to pump a little bit of this out on my hand. I think I do about one pump there, and then I'm actually going to grab another shade. So this is shade 2, which I use in the winter. This is shade 3, which I use in the summer. And since we're kind of in between and I still have like a little bit of extra color from summer, I'm just going to put a little bit of 3 in there to warm it up and then kind of just mix it on my hand. I love this because you get a lot of playtime with it and you can just kind of dab it on. And then I'm going to grab a brush. You could rub this in with your fingers as well because it actually rubs in really nicely with your fingers, but it just, for me who has rosacea, it's what I needed. Like gives me coverage, but it doesn't look heavy on the skin. And this is one of those things that looks so pretty in person as well. I just kind of rub it in there, but you can kind of see just like how gorgeous that looks. Now, when it comes to the skin benefits of this, it is SPF 20, which you should not rely on the SPF in your foundation or your makeup. But if you get a little extra SPF, like that's always nice. And then it also has hyaluronic acid, ceramide, so very moisturizing, just very supportive of the skin. And it also has licorice root extract, which brightens the skin. So lots of goodies in here. This formula is also really acne friendly, doesn't have any traditional pore cloggers in it. And some of my friends who are more acne prone also swear by this. You know, I always am like trying to turn my friends on to the stuff that I love. And now everyone has this in their little makeup bag as well because it's so beautiful. Also brush wise, this is the BK Beauty 101. It's like their foundation brush. The brushes you use to apply your makeup really do make a difference, and I'm obsessed with these brushes. I like it because you don't have to put a lot of pressure on the skin to get a really even, flawless application. So one, dummy proof, but 2, you don't have to worry about like breaking up your sunscreen or your other skincare that's sitting underneath your makeup. Sometimes I feel like I see people buffing really aggressively and I'm like, ooh, like, do we know if that's moving your sunscreen around? But I feel confident that if you let your sunscreen dry down for 10-15 minutes, then go in with your makeup and use a light hand with your brush, or if you're applying with your fingers, you're going to be just fine.